As a passenger, once you've landed safely, taxied to your gate, come to a stop and hear that seatbelt sign turn off, you assume you're out of danger. Well, that wasn't the case for these passengers. August 20th, 2007, China Airlines Flight 120 gracefully climbs into the clear skies of Taiwan. This state-of-the-art Boeing 737-800 was one of around 1,400 flying around the world at the time and is still considered to this day to be one of the most reliable aircraft ever built. After an uneventful 1 hour and 6 minute flight, Air China performed a textbook landing into runway 18 at Naha International Airport. 1 minute later, the crew taxied off the runway via taxiway Echo 6, and 30 seconds after that, they began to bring their flaps in, which is normal procedure. At 10:31 a.m. local time, the plane finished taxiing to their assigned gate 41. Passengers began to get their belongings until all hell broke loose. The ground engineer notified the captain, "Cockpit to ground, number 2 engine fire." The pilots then went through their engine fire procedures and the passengers began to evacuate via the emergency slide. Just 4 minutes after the initial fire alert, the pilots both evacuated the flight deck through the emergency rope. This footage shows the first officer hanging from the rope as the plane explodes and he falls to the ground. What should have been the most straightforward phase of this flight has turned into a nightmare. But how? Investigators found that 1.5 months prior to this accident, maintenance work was undertaken on the slats of the right wing of the aircraft, but a washer fell off during the job, which eventually led to the part that was installed to fall off, landing in such a position that when the pilots retracted their flaps on arrival, it punctured a hole in the wing's fuel tank, which leaked fuel onto the boiling engines after they had spooled down at the gate. Investigators demanded to see the maintenance workers perform this exact procedure on another aircraft and were shocked to learn that the difficult, tight space the worker had to perform this job led to him not realizing the washer had fallen out whilst tightening the nut. A missing washer led to a small mechanic part failing, which resulted in a $170 million Boeing 737-800 going up in flames, almost taking the passengers with it.